and thank you for watching. In today's video I'm going to be doing a one brand makeup tutorial, and for this I'm going to be using BH Cosmetics products. I have quite a lot of products from BH Cosmetics, like I have at least one product for every makeup step that I'm going to do, so that's why I chose this brand. And I'm just gonna put a disclaimer from now that I don't actually have mascara, eyelash glue or false eyelashes or like eyeliner like to apply into my waterline or tight line from BH Cosmetics, so I'm going to be using an alternative for those, like whatever is going to come in handy. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And one more disclaimer, actually, I do not own any makeup brushes or sponges or any makeup tools from BH Cosmetics like to apply the makeup, so that's why I'm just gonna be using whatever I have and like my own stuff that's not from BH Cosmetics. So yeah, I know it's going to be called a BH Cosmetics makeup tutorial, and I do not have like brushes and stuff, but all the products, like apart from the eyeliner, mascara, false eyelashes and stuff, are going to be from BH Cosmetics. So yeah, alright, so I'm gonna be starting by doing my eyebrows, and the first step I actually do, I just take like a spoolie and I just brush them, just because my eyebrows are like a hot mess, so I just want to like brush them in shape. And then to fill them in, I'm going to be using the BH Studio Pro Ultimate Brow Palette. I have mentioned this before on my channel. I know it has like stains and stuff because I literally use this a lot, and this is how the inside looks like. I usually start with this shade by like filling in the beginning of my brow, and towards the end I use this. I'm just gonna be taking the brush I usually fill them in with. This is something I use like on a not daily basis, but each time I do my makeup, like I always end up using this. And also, like, this is a product that I used before, but let's say a few products I haven't tried before, so I'm excited to try those in the tutorial. And then I'm just taking the spoolie again and just brushing them through, you know, just to even it out and stuff. And to set my eyebrows in place, I'm going to be using the Flawless Brow Gel from BH Cosmetics. Mine is in shade dark brown, and I used the clear one before, and then I started using this, and I actually like this because it's way lighter than my natural hair. So when I apply this to set them in, it gives like different shades of like different hints of a lighter version of my hair, let's call it like that. And I like it because it creates like a 3D kind of effect, so they look way more natural. I'm going to show you. I'm not sure if the difference shows on the camera, but this one has like the reflection of natural hair, like, you know, hints of like lighter hairs as well. So it's, I don't know, I like the way it sets, like it looks way more natural. I hate doing my eyebrows on camera, like, I don't know, I'm always picky about them. I just, like, I'm not that confident with my eyebrows just because I'm trying to grow them out, and then it's so hard to fill them in. Like, this takes the longest time ever for me. I do have an eyeshadow primer from BH Cosmetics, but actually I was blind when I ordered it and I didn't see that it's like the shimmery version, so I don't really want to be using that today. But instead I'm just going to apply as an eye primer this conceal and corrector palette in shade light, and I'm just going to apply the shade that I'm gonna be using later on as well, just a bit on my eyelids, just for me to, you know, have like a little base. I hope this is not gonna crease. I haven't used this before. This is how the inside looks like, but I'm gonna go into details later on when I'm gonna be doing my face makeup. So I'm just gonna apply a bit. And I'm just going to set it with some powder. The powder I'm using is the BH Studio Pro powder. I'm gonna be using this on the rest of my face later, and I'm gonna go into details later on. But I have been using this powder like lately when I did my makeup to set everything on my face, and I really like it. I know I'm using a face brush for this. I should use like a small brush, but whatever. And for my eyeshadow, I do actually own a lot of stuff from BH Cosmetics. I own like the Miscellaneous palette, the Carly Bible palette, and like another one, I think, but I also got the XO palette. I already have a tutorial on this and stuff, which I'm going to link down below. But yeah, it has 9 eyeshadows, and then it also has 9 lipsticks. But I'm just going to be using the eyeshadows for today, and this is how it looks like in case you haven't seen it, but I'm pretty sure you did. It's a collaboration with XO. And I really like this palette, to be honest. The colors are like very nice, and they're very like, I find them perfect for fall, but not only, they're good for like natural makeup and more dramatic makeup. So I really like that. I don't know what I'm going to do today on my eyes. I want something pretty simple, so I think I'm just gonna go in with this shade right here. I have used this before, just so you guys know. And I'm just gonna take a little bit on my brush and just apply this into the crease. I am now going to be taking this darker brown. Well, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like a dark brown to gray to black, something like that. I don't know how to describe this color, but I'm going to swatch it so you guys get a better idea. This is how it looks like. And I'm just going to be taking this on a fluffy brush, but just focusing it into my outer V. It doesn't have to be blended because I'm gonna go back to the first brush that I actually used and blend it more. And I'm going back to the first brush that I used for my crease and just blending that all over the crease. I'm going to be taking this first shade right here, and I'm going to be applying this under my brow bone. And I'm also going to be taking a bit on the brush and just applying it in here. Just tap it a little bit because I'm going to be applying like a more shimmery color later on, but I just wanted to have it like as a kind of base. I am now going to be moving to face makeup, and then I'm going to come back and do like the under eye and stuff like that. Moving to face, I'm going to prime by using the BH Studio Pro Foundation Primer. I have used this before. I already repurchased another one because I really like it. I do like that it does, like, it, I wouldn't say it covers my pores completely and it makes them disappear, but it does cover it. I can't talk. It does cover them, like, not blurs them out completely. It still shows, like there's still a few left that's going to show, but it's a good primer. I like it because it sets into most of my pores. So yeah, and I'm just gonna mainly focus this wherever I have like most pores, but also blend it on the rest of my face. For foundation, I have the liquid foundation, and it's the BH Cosmetics Complexion collection. I do have two because I got the shade medium olive and I think it was a bit too dark. I only swatched this on my hand. I never tried it on my face or anything like that. And then because that seemed a bit too dark, I got the L2 light olive, and again I only swatched this on my hand. So I think I'm just going to be great. I think I'm just gonna be mixing those two together. I'm firstly going to be taking the light shade, which is light olive. I actually like the packaging of this. Like, it's a matte bottle and I don't know, it looks pretty cute. Okay, actually I just wanna try this by itself because I don't think it's that light. So I'm just gonna be I don't know what to say. I'll just use this by itself. I don't think it's that light. Hopefully. And I'm just gonna be applying it all over. The consistency of this, it's pretty thick. Like, it's not runny. It's almost like a cream. So we'll see how this blends as well. I'm not sure of the coverage or what this is meant to do. I didn't read anything about it, but I'm just gonna tell you my honest opinion as soon as I blend it to see how it is. Alright you guys, so my memory card got full, so it stopped recording, but I did blend this. I only ended up using the light medium, the what's it called? No, not this one. The light olive shade, so it's the L2 light olive. And I do feel like it matches pretty well from what I'm seeing right now on the camera, and it's a very creamy consistency. It's like a cream basically when you apply it on your face. I blended it with a brush, and to be honest, I did prefer blending it with a beauty blender, so I ended up using the beauty blender like after. It's a very sheer coverage. I applied, like you can see, this is just one layer on my forehead, and I tried to build it up around here because I had some imperfections just to see if it actually built it up, and it did. Like you can't see it as much as it was before, so I would say it's a very light to medium coverage, like very light buildable to medium, but it's not like, it's not full as you can see. But I wouldn't mind this using it like on a daily basis kind of thing. Like I feel like it blends as well, like really well with the head, and also as you can see the foundation looks pretty dewy to me. So I mean, maybe this is just how it shows on my skin, but yeah, it's pretty dewy from what I'm seeing right now. So my skin type has been really weird lately. I always thought my skin was dry because I was experiencing, you know, like my skin just peeling off and stuff, but I think I'm combination, but don't take my word for it. Basically I'm like dry around here. Like my skin is okay, it's not acting up at the moment, but it's more dry around here than it is in here. So in here, like I do see a tiny amount of oil by the end of the day sometimes. So I think I'm like combination or whatever. So for concealer, I already showed you this. I'm going to be using the 6 color concealer and corrector palette. Mine is in shade light, and it looks like this. It has stuff to like this is for like for cancelling redness and stuff. This shade right here, just to see if it's going to, where's my brush? Oh, I'm going to be using this shade right here on my marks around here just to see if it kind of covers them. It is the first time that I'm trying this. It is kind of covering, to be honest, but it's a bit lighter than my skin tone, so you can kind of see it, I guess, but it's not bad. I don't feel like it covers them, like it makes them disappear, but it's okay, you know. I'm not gonna be trying those shades like to cancel redness and stuff, because I should have done that before and it didn't cross my mind. But I'm going to be mixing those two shades and apply this under my under eye. I'm just going to blend this with my beauty blender. Okay, on my nose it blends it a bit patchy, I don't know why. Yeah, it's okay, like it blends it okay, but it's just on my nose I see some patchiness. I definitely like the way it brightened my under eye. It's not bad. So yeah, this is a pretty decent quality, I would say. It's just on my nose it's a bit patchy, I don't know why, but like under my eyes and stuff it's okay, it doesn't look bad at all. So now I have this contour palette from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to be using those two shades, just mixing them together and set it under my eye. I only used the contour shades from this, I didn't actually use the light shades. But I don't know what to think about it. I don't like this for my under eye, so nope. But I do like the contouring shades, which I'm gonna be contour with later on. So let me just go back to this. I'm gonna be using this to set all over my face and under eyes. It is the BH Studio Pro powder. It's a matte finished pressed powder and it's in shade 230. Now this might be a bit darker than my skin tone because I didn't find my actual shade, so it's always out of stock, so I just ended up getting this. But I do like this. I did mention this in one of my favorites, and yes, so let's just apply this baby all over. I really love this powder and I love the way it sets with my foundation. I'm gonna give it a try in a second on the under eye to see if I can fix it. It's just like with the outer powder, it just looks a bit patchy and like it creases. So I hope I'll be able to fix that. And see, it's a bit darker, but we're just gonna work with it today. It's much better now, I think. But yeah, this is a good powder. Like, I tried it with the what's it called, Too Faced Born This Way foundation and stuff, and it's really good. Like, it sets my... I'm gonna go back to the Shine XO palette and I'm gonna be taking the shade right here, and I'm going to be applying this on my inner corner, but also blending it into the lid just a tiny bit, not a lot, so we can have like a pretty shimmery effect. You can see like this shade is pretty intense, but if you like blend it, it can have like a really nice glittery effect. That's what I meant. And yeah, and now I'm going to be taking this shade and just apply that onto my lower lash line. And I'm just gonna be taking my powder brush because it did have a bit of fallout, and just dust it away. I'm just going to be applying some black eyeliner into my tight line and waterline. This is not from BH Cosmetics, and for liquid eyeliner, actually gel eyeliner, I'm going to be using this one from BH Studio Pro, and it just says Onyx on it, so I'm not sure if this is the shade, but it's literally just like a black gel eyeliner. I have used this before and I really like it, so yep. As you can see, I'm just creating like half wings. I'm not going all the way to like my inner corner, just because I want to like have my eyes enlarged and I don't want something too dramatic. When you say you don't want to go too dramatic, but then this one turns fine, and then this one is just like a long ass line. I'm just gonna be taking a wipe and like try to fix it. Yep, there you go. And I'm just gonna go back to my beauty blender and try to blend the edges out, and then just take the powder brush and fix that. As I said, I didn't want anything dramatic just because I'm not sure if I'm going to be applying false eyelashes, so I think this is pretty okay. I'm going to be curling my lashes and apply some mascara. Those are not from, like, the mascara is not from BH Cosmetics, but I'm just gonna work with what I have. So when it comes to contouring, I have this BH Studio Pro contour palette that includes like all the shades and stuff, and I also have this Forever Sculpt and Glow Nude, and this also contains a blush, setting powder. I guess this is like two different contours and a highlight. This contour is matte and this one is more shimmery, and I did use this a lot. I love it. It's a very nice palette, but I think I'm going to be using this one. I'm going to be taking this shade right here. I have used this before. It's okay. It does have some fallout, like a bit of fallout, but it's not bad. They are pretty pigmented shades, which I really like. I'm also going to be holding the brush like this and just going a bit on my nose just to give it some dimension. I'm also going to be taking just the tiniest amount of this blusher from the Forever Sculpt and Glow Nude palette, and yeah, just the tiniest amount, just to, you know, give some color to my cheeks. I'm just gonna be taking my powder brush and just blend everything in here so it looks nice. For highlight, I'm not sure if I've seen like any single highlights on their websites or whatever, but I only have this palette, which includes a highlight, and the eyeshadow palette with highlights from the collaboration with Carly Bible, so you can use either of those. I think I'm just gonna go with this for today, but those are like pretty highlights. To be honest, some products like this one, I really love the contouring shades, but those are like making my under eye look funny. It might be because of the actual concealer, but when I blend it without setting it, it's fine. But yeah, or it might be just my skin not reacting well to it. But I do like, for example, from BH Cosmetics palettes like this, because it includes like a few shades, and you know, especially if you're on a budget or you're into makeup but you're not crazy like me, so you have to own every single thing, then this is a great deal, because you have like two contour shades, a blusher, a setting thing, and also a highlight. So you know, I believe mine is in shade medium deep, so that's why it's like darker, but those contour shades work great on my skin. But yeah, and also the highlight is like very bronzy, but it's not like as dark on me as it shows in here. It's like this beautiful glittery thing, so I don't feel like it's coming out dark on my complexion, which I really like. Swatch it for you, where right here, so you guys can see. It's like this gold rosy champagne color. I really like it. You can see the glow, like yes. For lips, I do own quite a lot of lip products from BH Cosmetics. I own like the waterproof lip liners in different shades, like a lot of shades. I also own 5 of the BH liquid lipsticks shades, and also a few of those Cream Luxe lipsticks. But yeah, I just wanted to show you, like, I have a few shades of each, but for today I'm going to be using this lip liner from the waterproof lip liner collection in shade Nude, and then I'm going to be applying the BH liquid lipstick in shade Endora. You can see this is such a beautiful shade, like I wouldn't mind wearing this by itself. I just wanna top it up today so you guys can see the liquid lipstick. Alright, so this is how the makeup looks like. I do like the foundation, like the foundation is really great. I do like the way the powder sits with the foundation, to be honest. I'm not really liking the, I mean, this palette I don't mind for like for those shades under my eyes, but it's not something I would go for. I don't know, it looks okay, like it covers well. I love the brightening it gave under my eyes. However, this is called a concealer and corrector palette, so I don't think it covers, like, you know, it doesn't completely conceal stuff. Obviously I didn't do it the right way, because, you know, like even here, but it did, like the foundation did cover my imperfections. So yeah, I do feel like this is not blended well. So where is it? This powder I love, I'm obsessed with, and as I said, I've been using it a lot. What else? The lips, the lipsticks from BH Cosmetics. I love lip liners, everything lip related, it's amazing, and it's bae. The foundation I liked. As I said, this I do like the contour shades, but the light shades, like to set under eyes and stuff, it just made it a bit patchy. The concealer palette, it's okay. I don't feel like it covers, you know, it blurs out the imperfections, but it's okay. Like, it's okay. I would just rather buy foundation and try to build it up instead of getting that, you know what I mean. I'm not sure if they have concealers. They might. I haven't actually seen it on the website, or maybe I have but I didn't pay attention. But overall I do like it. Now again, like BH Cosmetics, it's a brand that I love, and I really love, to be honest, and I have a lot of products for them. From them. It's just like some products, like I think with every brand, some products work for me and some products don't work for me, but most of their products work for me, and I really love them as a brand. Like, I love the way in the brow palette, like they have various shades, so I can use it for myself, but I can also use it for other people, like for my mom. She has like way fuller brows and stuff, so I used like the darker shade for her and so on. And you know, it's a very great like a very great brand, and I do like it. As I said, this like those shades right here are like a bit too powdery, and I feel like it makes my under eye cakey, but you know, that's just how it works with me. But I do love their products in general, and also this I really love. As I said, I went through the what's it called, the transparent version of this, and I really liked it, but I do prefer the brown version just because it gives, I don't know how to call it, but it's like, you know, when you apply the powder, your eyebrows tend to be just like one color, and this, because it's a bit lighter, like I'm not suggesting if you're like, you know, you have dark hair to buy the blonde version because it's gonna be too, you know, but the dark brown, it's like, it's way lighter like than my hair, like it's brown, so obviously when I apply it, it gives like a nice dimension to my brows, and it makes it look more natural, and that's what I love about it. And it sets them in place, like my eyebrows do not move when I use this with the actual powder. Like this is in my brow routine. I really love doing my brows with this. So I also wanted to show you a close-up of how my makeup looks, like of the eye makeup, and also how the rest of the products look on my face, so you guys, you know, can form your own opinion and stuff. And this is how it looks like. And I also want to switch off the lighting so you guys can see how it looks in natural light. Like obviously it's going to look like way, you know, the lighting is super bad on camera and stuff, but I wanted to show you guys so you guys can see how this looks in natural lighting as well. You can see it's like a huge difference with lighting and without lighting, but hopefully that, you know, makes you see if you are liking those products or not. So yeah, I'm just trying to, you know, but yeah, I'll be back. Hi guys, so I have my lights off just because I wanted to firstly show you how the makeup looks like with natural lighting, and it's been like, it's already 4:35. I think I finished applying it around 2:30, so it's been roughly about 2 hours, and yeah, this is how it looks. Like, see, I ate like crisps, and I had like obviously crisps are, you know, oily and stuff, and I had water and stuff, but you can see like it's okay to reapply. Like it's not noticeable as much on like lighter lip colors, but if you would use like a darker one from BH Cosmetics, like it would be more noticeable because it's darker. But yeah, as you can see, like the highlight, I did apply a lot of highlight, but I do like the foundation, to be honest. Like I really do. I mean, it's just 2 hours, but I do like it. I like the way it looks. My under eyes, like I can see it crease just a bit, but it's not bad. I don't actually think that this is that bad. Like I do like my under eyes, it's just the setting thing that I didn't like, but it doesn't look as cakey anymore. As I said, it was just patchy on my nose, but it's okay, it's not noticeable anymore. The foundation I really like, the setting powder set everything well, the blusher and stuff, as you guys know, I have used before. So yeah, I just wanted to check in with you just for you guys to see. But overall, like I do like how the makeup turned out. I like the products that I used, minus the under eye powder, but the contour of it, it's fine. I do think BH Cosmetics in general has like really affordable products, and for the price you get an okay quality. Like it's pretty. But yes, as I mentioned before, there are some products that are a bit like but you know, you gotta find what's best for you. But in general, I do like them. I like the way they apply. They seem, you know, like you can achieve a great makeup look with the products that I used today, I'm sure of that. So this is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.